All right, makeup geeks, I have a foundation routine for you guys. I feel like it's been a little bit since I did one, and I just got back from Disneyland yesterday? No, Sunday night, yes. Today's Tuesday. Anyways, I just went to Disneyland. I took you guys on Snapchat. If you aren't following me on there, you should, because I show you behind the scenes stuff. It's Makeup Geek TV. You like my little pimping out right there? Anyways, I went to Disneyland and I had this foundation routine. I did it a little bit differently than what I normally do, and I swear you guys, it lasted all day. We got to the park. I started putting my makeup on at 7. We got to the park by 8. It was hot. It was so hot. I think it was 100 that day. I was dying. Like, my whole body was sweating. My face was sweating. And we didn't get home from the park until after 11 o'clock at night. And my foundation and everything was still on. That's when I was like, you know what? I got to tape a video for these guys to see how to sweat proof your makeup. Because I swear I was amazed. I was like, oh my gosh, my makeup is still on. I didn't have to do any touch-ups. Maybe just like light powder at about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. But it was just literally right here on my T-zone. And that was it. My makeup lasted all day and it didn't look greasy, it didn't look cakey, none of that. So I wanted to show you guys what I did to sweat-proof my makeup. So let's get started. Okay, so to start off our sweat-proof makeup, I'm putting my hair back because I know you guys always complain. You like my sexy hairpin? Ow, ow. All right, I am going to put a base down. I'm going to use the Makeup Forever Mattifying Primer. It's amazing, you guys. I'm telling you, I put my makeup on at 7 in the morning at Disneyland, and it was still on at 11 o'clock at night. And I didn't even have to barely touch it up. I think I touched up maybe a little bit of powder at like 2 or 3 in the afternoon, and that's it. It stayed forever. So all I'm doing is putting this all over my skin. Okay, so what else I did is I used a Makeup Geek foundation. I feel bad using this in a tutorial because I'm not launching them until early next spring, but I've been testing it. But I wanted to show you guys exactly what I did when I was at Disneyland. So I did a little bit of pumps of this. This is kind of a satiny finish foundation. So it's not super matte, not super dewy, but if you guys have pretty oily skin and you really need it to last all day, the L'Oreal Infallible one is freaking amazing. So what I'm going to do is take my beauty blender, and it's wet. I squeeze it out so it's nice and fluffy and it's just barely damp. And all I'm going to do is pat the foundation all over. Oh, wait, I forgot, you guys, my eye circles. Jeez, I'm out of it today. My eye bags, I use my concealer, and it's another one I'm working on. But you guys know the Bobbi Brown concealer and the Eve Pro ones are amazing. You want something that's a little bit orange in color and just slightly darker than your skin. I know everyone says to go lighter, but if you have dark circles, you need something that's actually going to cover it. So it needs to be slightly darker than your skin. So all I'm doing is put this under the eyes. Okay, now we can put on the foundation. So just pat, pat, pat. Put most of the foundation in the center of your face and then work its way out. Okay, don't forget to put a little bit under your neck. I started up here and then I blend it downward so that way it feathers as it goes down your neck. So there's not this harsh line right here. Okay, now what I do is I take the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation in a few shades lighter than my skin tone. I'm using the 101 Classic Ivory. If you want this skin color right now, I just did a spray tan, so I'm actually really dark right now. So the one I would use is number 104 Golden Beige. But I'm going to take one of the lighter ones. And what I've done is I'm just going to put it in the center of my face. So right like that, a little on my chin and just on the sides of my nose. I take that same beauty blender, and what this is going to do is kind of highlight your face. So now I can go slightly under the eyes, and it's almost like a triangle like this, if that makes sense. You want that to be a little bit lighter and highlighted. And a little bit just in the center of the forehead. So right there. We want the rest of it pretty much around your face to be just a little bit darker and the center to be light to add some highlighting and some dimension to your skin. With what's left on the sponge, I just pat down the center of my nose just to highlight that and make my nose look a little thinner because the top of it is just highlighted. Okay, now to contour slightly, I'm going to take the Makeup Geek Angled Stippling Brush, and I have the Stila contour, and you guys could use whatever cream one that you want. I actually have some that I'm working on now, but I'm not going to show it because I know I'm being mean at this point and showing you guys a lot of stuff that isn't launching until next spring. But I have the Stila one in this Shape and Shade Custom Contour Duo. I got the light one, so I'm going to use this bad boy right here with the Angled Stippling Brush pick up just a little bit, and I'm just going to put it slightly under the cheekbone, like that. I know it looks really, really harsh right now, but let me blend it. And then I come up alongside the temples. And now I'm gonna slightly blend it out. And if you feel like it's too dark or too harsh, you can take your beauty blender and just kind of pat it out so it blends in a little more. Okay, now what we're gonna do is set everything with powder. I love the Maybelline Dream Wonder powder. It's one I've been using for a long time. I'm gonna take the same beauty blender. It's still a little bit damp, and the reason that we're doing this is so that it blends into the skin a bit. So I'm gonna take it with my beauty blender. I'm gonna start in the center of my face and just really pat it in and keep working it until it really blends in the skin and you don't see any cakiness or anything like that. And what you guys could do if you really want to highlight, you could use one shade of powder just on that triangle shape that we did, a little bit on the center of the forehead. And then you could take a slightly darker powder and do the rest of your face if you want. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see on camera. Do you see how it doesn't look really powdery or cakey because I did it with a slightly damp sponge and I really worked it into the skin. Now what you guys could do is take that same angled stippling brush. Let me grab a fresh one. You want a fresh one? Okay, let me grab my contour powder. Hold on really quick. Okay, there we go. I found it. The Smashbox one, this is the contour palette. And this works great for fair, maybe to light medium skin. If you have darker skin, this isn't gonna be dark enough. I don't know, I'm hoping they have other colors than this one because they are pretty light, but I'm gonna use this one right here. So there's a warm shade, there's a cool shade. I'm gonna use the more cool tone one. Take the same angled stippling brush. We're just gonna go on top of the cream that I did to really contour. Okay, now I'm going to apply just a little bit of blush. Take the same brush. I'm going to go with the MAKEUPGEEK one Spellbound. It's a really pretty kind of muted pink color. I want just a little bit of color, not a ton, because I want the focus to be on the highlight and contour. So I'm going to put this just slightly above the contour and put just a little bit here on the cheekbone to kind of make it softer. And I'm gonna leave the top of my cheekbones right here still highlighted, so don't put any blush up there, don't go too far. Just put it just teeny bit above the contour. Okay, now we're gonna do a highlight. I'm gonna use one that I'm working on, but you guys know the Becca ones, hands down, has the best highlighters out there. There's a ton of them. Laura Geller, a lot of you guys like that one. It's not my favorite. I really like the Becca ones though, and the Bobbi Brown ones are amazing too, but I'm gonna use this one because that's what I have with me. And I kind of want to show you guys because I'm really excited. Some of you guys hate it when I give you sneak previews because you're like, we can't even buy it. She's being so mean. And some of you guys like, show us previews. So this is for those of you who are asking. It's coming out next spring. Several colors. Okay, I'm taking the rounded contour brush and I'm just applying it to the tops of the cheekbones. And you see, dang, that looks good on camera. Woo! That's highlighting right there. Put it on the other cheekbone. I like this color specifically because it has some warmth to it, so it really, I don't know, it just adds life to the skin. A lot of the champagne ones out there work great for like porcelain skin, but if you have fair, medium, dark skin, you need something with some warmth so it adds a little bit of, I don't know, a natural glow instead of, you know, a stark white highlight, if that makes sense. So there's that. Woo! All right, I'm gonna do my brows really quick and just put on a lip gloss so you guys can see the final result for this. But that's pretty much it for the foundation routine. What you guys could do too, if you feel like your face is a little powdery, you can take a mist of some sort, like a hydrating mist, which I'm working on as well. The one that I like too is the Tatcha one. I just got this one when I was at a class and I really like it. So what you can do is just kind of mist it really lightly and it just adds some dewiness to the skin. But if you guys have oily skin, I would skip the step and just leave it with the powder and it'll make it last all day. I swear you guys, this lasted at Disneyland for 7 o'clock in the morning to 11 o'clock at night. It did not break down at all. I promise this works, so try it out. But anyways, let me do my brows and lips and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Did you guys miss me? I know you missed me. Hold on, I got to get some water before I show you what I do with my lips. Are you guys proud of me? I'm trying to give up coffee and drink water. My goal is to drink this bad boy today. Wish me luck. I need it because I'm not a water drinker. It's so sad. I should be, because I promote health and trying to keep, you know, my weight off and everything, but I hate drinking water. I'll just say it. I hate water, but I'm determined today to get this bad boy down, at least by this afternoon. Okay, so now what you guys can do if you want to turn this into a great work look, all I did was apply mascara. You know, I did my brows, and I could do a separate brow video for you guys if you want, but I just use a pencil and just literally just, you know, stroke it in. Okay, and then what you can do is just take a black eyeliner pencil and just line the waterline just to make your lashes look thick. And then this is so easy, you guys. All you have to do is take 2 brown shadows. I'm using the MAKEUPGEEK one in Bada Bing and Cocoa Bear. Let me show you. One darker brown and one lighter brown. I'm going to take the MAKEUPGEEK pencil brush because it's really small, and then take Bada Bing, and all you're going to do is smudge this under the lower lash line. You see how it darkens your lashes? And it makes you look a little bit more awake, because without any shadow underneath, sometimes your eyes can look kind of smaller. This actually makes them look bigger. Don't ask me how. I don't know how, but I just swear it works. Hold on, got a little smudgy right there. Okay. And then what you can do is take a slightly bigger pencil brush. I'm using the Morphe E36 one, like this, and then go in with Cocoa Bear, which is just a little bit lighter, and smudge it underneath that so it really feathers it out. Super easy. Just like that. And then what you guys can do, you know how a lot of people now are wearing that really, really bright inner corner? Let me take, let's do Ice Queen. So you can take Ice Queen, which is a shimmery white. Take that same E36 brush. What you can do actually is mist it with like MAC Fist Plus spray. I'm using the Tatcha one. Take some of the Ice Queen shadow, and you can apply it wet right here. And do you see how it gives it a really strong shimmer? Just like that. Do you see how it makes my eyes really bright in here? And then for the lips, all I applied was a lip gloss. I'm using the NARS one in Chelsea Girls. I don't care if lip gloss is not in right now. I know everyone's obsessed with the matte lip. I do not like matte lips on me personally, so I will do lip gloss. I don't care if it's outdated or not. I'm gonna rock me some gloss. I love this color. It's such a soft peachy pink color. It's so wearable for everyone. And it's not too sticky. I really like this lip gloss a lot. So that is it. You're ready for work. And you spent most of your time making your face look really flawless, but I swear you guys, this will last you all day because it's layer upon layer of foundation and powder. And this foundation by L'Oreal, the Infallible one, is freaking amazing. It's so matte. It stays on all day long in the heat. I promise it will not move. So hopefully that helps you guys with your sweat-proof makeup. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. Don't forget to click on the video to check out some of my other tutorials, and don't forget to subscribe, MAKEUPGEEK TV, and my Snapchat is MAKEUPGEEK TV as well if you want to follow me, because I'll take you everywhere. You'll see all the behind-the-scenes stuff that no one else gets to see except my Snapchat fans. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.